Howdy folks, today we got a new way to make cinnamon syrup. It's not really a new way, it's an old way that's new to me, probably new to you as well. Let's check it out. Okay, so this technique comes to us from a YouTube channel called Art of Drink. It's run by a fellow named Darcy O'Neill who wrote a book called Fix the Pumps, which is all about old soda fountains. In the olden days, soda fountains used to be run by like chemists at like your drugstore, and they would concoct extracts and tinctures and whatnot and make the sodas from that. They would make, phosphates. That's where you would get like a chocolate phosphate would be at the soda fountain. Anyway, he's had this blog for years and just started his YouTube channel. It's pretty amazing. He's very sciencey. He's like a chemist and also a historian. He's digging up old soda fountain manuals and stuff. It's pretty awesome. So definitely go check that out. I'll leave a link down in the description. So his method for cinnamon syrup is a little different. Instead of using cinnamon sticks, he's getting a cinnamon essential oil. Now I bought this online. I'll put a link in the description to a place here in Oregon where I picked it up. But apparently the extracts and whatnot are coming from Sri Lanka. So globalism. My main problem with cinnamon syrup in the past has always been the potency. I never seem to get enough cinnamon flavor in there, or it doesn't pop through in the drink like I want it to. So this method should have some advantages because we're starting with a very concentrated cinnamon flavor. We're diluting it a ton in alcohol and then in the sugar and then in the drink. Oh hey, it's future me here with a quick sidebar. I wanted to point out that these essential oils, when you buy them, will probably say not for internal use. I've checked with Darcy. He assures me that's only on there to prevent people from drinking them for health benefits. Just to be clear, don't drink these straight. We're diluting these heavily. You do want to make sure you're getting steam distilled essential oils, and if any of this seems weird or like you don't want to do it, don't do it. Just make cinnamon syrup in the regular manner. All right, let's go back to me. Now the other advantage to this method, if you were a bar, for example, it would be consistency. We're gonna have a very consistent cinnamon syrup. It's gonna taste the same every time because because science. So let me show you this method. We'll make a couple drinks to try it out on. And yeah, let's go. How is this done? Well, we're gonna take just a teaspoon of this essential oil. We're gonna put it in 4 ounces of high proof alcohol. I'm using 100 proof vodka, which is probably the minimum. He says to use Everclear or something at least 60%. That will keep it from getting cloudy, which I'm not too concerned about. But if you can use Everclear, apparently that will be better. When we put the oil into the alcohol, we'll have what he's calling an extract. So we've got cinnamon extract. Now we're gonna take half an ounce of cinnamon extract and put it into 500 milliliters of triple syrup. Now he's using 3 to 2 simple syrup, which sounds great. But I thought just for fun that I would use triple syrup. If you don't remember triple syrup, there's a video about it. I'll put links to that as well. Basically a mixture of simple syrup, agave syrup, and honey syrup. The drink I'm gonna make later called for cinnamon honey syrup, so I thought this would be a good compromise. So that's basically it. You just take your extract, put it into some alcohol, put the alcohol into some simple syrup. I mean, that'll help preserve your simple syrup anyway. Anyway, let's just give this a little taste. Now I know using triple syrup will be a little bit out of the ordinary, but what the hell. God, it smells just incredibly cinnamony. I guess my one maybe critique of this is that it has a very sort of artificial cinnamon taste, almost like a Red Hot or like Fireball or something. If that's an issue for you, maybe this isn't your method, but I think that when we put these into a drink, that should all get sort of smoothed out, and I'm pretty confident. All right, so drinks. What drinks are we gonna make? Now, first up, we got a drink that I found on Serious Eats called Black Honey. It's a Cynar-based drink, so it's got 2 ounces of Cynar. It's got 1 ounce of Smith & Cross. I'll be using Zacomaya because I don't have Smith & Cross right now. 3/4 ounce cinnamon, 1/2 ounce of lime. We're gonna shake that up. Drink number 2 is gonna be called the Ingenue. It's from Death & Company. It uses 2 ounces of Cognac, 1 ounce of Sweet Vermouth, a barspoon of cinnamon syrup. We're just gonna stir that up. All right, we did it. We got these shaken up. I'm gonna start with the black honey. That's our Cynar and rum drink. Give it a taste. Wow. Okay, you get a lot of cinnamon right up front, and then it moves into that sort of Cynar bitterness, that sort of vegetal richness. Oh, that's nice. I didn't use Smith & Cross. Smith & Cross would have added a little more funkiness to this, which might have been good. I'm not really getting a lot of the rum, so a strong rum is recommended. Next time maybe I would add just a touch of Dr. Bird to it, just to raise up some of those levels. It's slightly bitter, it's not overly sweet. Delicious. I think this triple syrup is working out fine in a sour. It has a very strong upfront cinnamon flavor, but it doesn't linger. It's not like overwhelming the drink, so yeah, so far so good. Let's try our other drink, the Ingenue. No garnish on either of these drinks today. That's just a coincidence. Cognac-based old fashions, delicious. So like just fruity, like this wonderful round fruitiness. A little bit of sort of vanilla undertones from the vermouth. Not getting a ton of cinnamon, but just like a little spicy zing, you know? Just the bar spoon of the cinnamon syrup is just adding like a little spice to it, almost like putting bitters in, but instead of bitters, we're using the cinnamon syrup. Delicious, two delicious drinks. The cinnamon syrup's working out great. Hey, me again. Since recording this, I've had a chance to try the syrup in a few different ways. I find that it works pretty good in a sour with some other ingredients in it. In a stirred drink, you really need just the barest amount. I tried it in a soda, and it really pretty much takes over a soda. It also took over my cup of coffee this morning. I put in just a little tiny amount, and it was just super powerful. I think maybe this triple syrup wasn't quite sweet enough. It's closer to a 1-to-1 syrup. And next time I think I'll do a 3-to-2 syrup like originally Darcy had suggested. I mean, I don't know why. I think I should change the recipe of things when I try them. I should just do the base recipe first and see how I feel about it. It's a personal failing. Next time I'll also try using just less of the extract. It is so intense, this syrup. Anyway, check Art of Drink for more information on all of this. I also got some nutmeg essential oil when I bought my cinnamon, so I might try that too in the future with the same technique, just to see how that goes. Nutmeg syrup sounds pretty good. In the meantime, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.